Hello, how's it going? So we're continuing with setting up all of the computers in the computer room with musical programs because it's the open season now, and there is of course the Micro Museum next door, which is full of computers and such, and they've got a bunch of games on them and stuff. So it was fine whilst opening in the out of season times with games on the computers because they weren't open, but now they're open, we may as well get all of them loaded with some nice musical programs. And, you know, keep them light-hearted musical programs. In the last video, we put Rebirth on a very early, a 1998 copy of Rebirth onto a very early 2000s Macintosh, no, Mac thingamajiggy, Apple iMac thing. I don't know what it was. It was a Power Mac. Power Mac. Is it a Power Mac? I can't remember. Well, today we're going to have a look at this one. It is just the Macintosh Plus, I think it is. I'm not actually sure. Is it just standard Macintosh 512? Apple Macintosh. It just says Macintosh. It just says Macintosh on the back. So pulled this one out next. I'll show you the whole layout and overview of what's actually going on with that room as we go on with it. But I figured we'll just take it computer by computer. So get it plugged in. So this is currently running Mac Paint. It's got the Mac Paint. I think it's got Mac Paint in it. This one went up in smoke at some point a few months ago, I seem to remember. The capacitor, C1. It was C1 that went dodgy. It hasn't got a keyboard connected to it either. You don't really need a keyboard when you're doing these kind of programs. So in this one we got just standard Mac Paint. You can draw whatever you want. You can put hash, colour, patchwork, quilt. There was lots of nice pictures being drawn throughout the time, but as anything, none of them got saved. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this floppy disk out because, amazingly enough, the floppy disk is still there. It hasn't been ejected and pulled off. Oh my god, there's hundreds of them. Go away, shoo. Let's get out of here. So, let's just... where's the empty folder? Where's the empty folder from? Right, so I'm going to drag this down to the wastebasket. Hopefully, that'll eject it. Oh, hey! So, that was the demo disc. That makes sense. So, it had the demo disc loaded onto it. What we're going to try today is... I've got this box. It's actually a 3D printer case box. And in here, we've got basically just a bunch of bits that I had saved up from getting an Apple II up and running. And what we're going to do is we're going to use something that's in here to mean that we can have some musical programs loaded onto the Apple computer. Light-hearted ones, because of course this takes Cubase. You can load Cubase and whatnot onto here. And we've already got Cubase on an Atari 520. And there's an Atari 1040, I think, that might be running Tracker in the next couple of days. We'll be looking at all of this malarkey in a little bit. But we got this this thing right here, which is a Boudreau Big Mess of Wires. www.bigmessowires.com. Floppy Emu Disk Emulator Model C version 1.7. What a beauty, what a beast. So... this comes with... I got this initially for the Apple II. For the Apple II, we've got a floppy drive running in it. There might be another Apple II at some point being set up for another program in there. I might need to track down another one of these. But I've got a couple of different connectors. This came with a converter. This one right here. So it means that we probably don't even need to take this apart. I was planning to take this apart because I didn't know we had this converter to be able to plug a floppy drive right into the back of this thing. So around the back we got external floppy drive input. Just going to plonk that on there. Just leave it, plop it there and see what happens. And then what we're going to do, we're going to plug this in and see if it turns on. Let's just see if this thing turns on. Oh, it's caused it to reset. Oopsie daisy. Oops. Okay, so let's zoom in on this bad boy. So I wasn't expecting this to reset it, but yeah, it says no SD card error. So let's turn it off again and plug an SD card in. Comes with an SD card with a bunch of stuff. I've already loaded the piece of software that I'm planning to use for this. It's a light-hearted program that I haven't tried before, and I'm hoping is going to be good. Hey, right, let's there's a mini SD card. Turn it on. See if this is any good. See if it. Oh! Apple II version firmware. I can't read it because I think I've broken the screen somehow. The screen's gone kafloofy. Oh well. Okay, so no. Previous. Oh shit. We're gonna go down to Mac. Disk image type is not supported in the current EMU mode. What does that mean? Okay, so apparently it was on the wrong firmware. It comes automatically with the firmware that works with the Apple II. Also, I've realised somehow in storage the screen managed to get smashed a bit, so I've got a couple of lines on it. So I've got to press select. Oh god, select and previous button, and then turn on the computer. Turn on the computer, and then press and release the reset button. Continue holding select and previous button until firmware update process begins. Continue holding. Results succeeded. Here we go. Here we go. Macintosh. Right. Okay. MacDrums 400k. MacDrums raw image. Yes. But now what? Oh! Oh my god. It's loaded. That was really easy. One set. I think if it's the only file that's on it, it will just automatically load, and it's just reading. It's actually playing it now, and it's just loaded. Oh, how good is that? Okay, well, we're on MacDrums. That was a lot simpler than I was expecting. Right, let's give MacDrums a bit of a go, shall we? Okay, let's just plop all of that on. Press play. No, play. Oh, no way! No way! No way! No way! Oh my god! So there's no kick. Oh, load instrument set. Before we go any further, I remembered I got the frosted ice acrylic case for said thingamajiggy. It's got a bunch of, can't lose any of those. Yeah, I should have looked at the manual for this. No, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. It'll be all right. It'll be okay. Okay, so let's peel the bits off, because I'm sure we got. Ooh, that's pretty snazzy. So frosted ice. Here we go. Come on. Oh no. Actually, I kind of like it with the protective coating, but no. Let's keep true. Let's get all the protective film off. Is this going to be a quick and easy job, or is it going to be a faff? We just don't know yet. Oh well, the front's coming off nicely, but I'm going to get the back off because that's the most important bit. Come on. Oh man, why are the simplest things so annoying? Come on. Peel it, peel, squeal it, squeal, peeling. Just peeling off the paper, baby. Just peeling off the paper, baby. Just peeling off the paper, baby. Whoa. Baby, peel. Let's just skip forwards a few minutes. I will figure this out without the manual, damn it. If that's the last thing I do, so doop-a-doo. Bits have got to go somewhere. So these are identical, so that one goes there, and if that goes there, this surely goes hither. Oh no, that goes in here. Yeah, that goes there. Oh, and then that goes in here. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling good about this. Then this goes here. Yeah. And then this, maybe here? They're not wide enough. Oh no. They're not wide enough. So this and this is maybe the wrong way around, but these look identical. Okay, so flip that around. These are identical. Oh no. Are they identical though? Yes, it doesn't line up. Oh, that's bloody typical. Oh! Ah! Well, I've got this on backwards, so that needs to go there maybe. Oh! Oh, I know. This is the wrong way around. Now this sits there. That sits there. This sits there. I'm getting there. And then this goes in here. Yeah. And then that goes. And then this goes. Hey, we've got it. Yes. And then this must go on top like so. And then it's a case of oh no, not yet. These must be the buttons. So I haven't peeled them off, but it'll do. These must just fit in this thing right like this on top of the actual buttons. And then this'll wiggle on through. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And then it's about not letting it go. Poking these through. Whee! There we go. That is it in its case. Looking good, looking swanky, looking suave. So I'll put it where it usually is. It's quite dark in here. I'm going to have to get a backlight on it. There's a BBC micro next to it. Let's move this. Move us a little bit. Oh, there we go. Get in focus. Right, so. Stay up, stay put. Right, so we're going to turn it on. I have not connected the SD card driver anymore. What I did was I copied all the files over to the floppy disk, so it automatically loads. You don't have to. It's a couple of lettuce button pushes. So when the whole room gets turned on, you don't have to flick through. There's less steps, and that is quite important because it compounds. If there's loads of steps to turn everything on, then you're just going to be constantly just turning things on until you close. So you want it to just be relatively, immediate that everything kind of does it. So we'll turn it on. It'll already turn on, by the way. Wait for the monitor to warm up. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to fix the mouse. I've got to fix the mouse. Okay, there's a bit of digital noise there. You can hear that, can't you? We got MacDrums. Oh yeah, here we go. MacDrums, baby. Oh, and the noise kind of goes. So if I press start, you can see it's going as it did. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's distorting a bit, but that's, I think, adding a bit of a kind of thing to it. Imagine like this over the top of some solid beats. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Talk to me. Right, let's keep on going. Let's get in focus. Okay, well, it gets boring quick, but there was a good beat at the start. How do we get rid of it? Oh, I don't know. What's group B? Oh, we could change the pattern. Right, I'm just going to type some random things in. There's a lot of random noise. That might be a grounding issue because that isn't there when I plug it into some speakers. And then, so there's no kick on this drum channel, on this drum pattern. But we can... Oh, yeah. Silence. So there are a couple of other drum packs that come with it, and it's just made me realise that we could probably actually load our own, and I might look into that, like make Cosmo samples or something like that. So load instrument set. So this originally came on another single-sided floppy disk, but I've got a double-sided floppy disk in here, so I've merged both of the floppy disks together. So yeah, there's individual instruments here, but if we get to MacDrum sets, there's two of them available here. There's set 1 and what's that? Set 2 drums percussion set. So we'll go for the drums percussion set first. See what's there. Layer load. Okay, that looks very similar. It looks very similar, but it's got a kick drum. Okay, and a snare. Oh, that's a nice snare. No. This is basically Cosmo drums. Whoa! Oh no, not those. Oh, that was quite nice, but let's... They're kind of... Oh, so the actual patterns stay and you change the sound. So they were there before, but how do we delete them? How do we get back to the start? Transfer. Oh, you can. There's also a MIDI version, so you can send MIDI out from this. I haven't got the MIDI. What's it called? The MIDI interface plugged into this, but I'm amazed about the actual drum sounds there. Oh, I've just no. Can we just start a new one? Oh, here we go. New. Like the snare. Like snare, surprisingly. And the kick. Damn, that's quite nice. Well, I'm biased because it sounds like my modular synth sounds. So let's load the next one, which is Rock Kit. Rock Kit. Okay, so this is set up differently. So let's go for new patterns. You've made changes to the track. Would you like to know? Right, so let's try the Rock Kit. Oh, one sec. You know what this sounds like? You know what it sounds like? It's a bit longer. It's a 16 bar phrase, but is this 16 bars? Whatever it is, it's It's not that song, is it? I said, how does it feel to treat me like you do? I'm playing on my Macintosh Classic, but I know that you don't like it too. I'm playing on my drums software. It is a little rubbish, I apologize. But how do you feel when I go a little bit crazy like this? Baby! Oh, this is pretty cool. So I'm going to attach headphones to this. I'm going to attach headphones to the rebirth that I did the other day. There's a bit of a mess there that I can't quite get off this screen. I don't know what it is. I hope it isn't anything. Oh, it's coming off now. Oh, it's coming off with my fingers. So yeah, that is MacDrums. The disc image, I've shared a link below. I've shared a link below. It's in the Macintosh repository, and you can load it on there. I think you'll be able to load it on here if you have a USB floppy drive. Load it onto a floppy if you don't have the SD card reader. That's one way of getting it onto this. Or you could just use an emulator, or just pull a sample straight from the disc image. But yeah, how good is that? No. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's shut this down and I'll speak to you another day. Toodly-doo. Ta-ra for now.